Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Wait, did I change the name for the Twitch? Okay, good, I did. Feels like it's been a while since I've done an art stream. This is like the second one I've done in like, what, 2 weeks or something? Feels like a long time at least. Okay, to-do list. So find a way to transition paths. The well, sadly. Goblin Village. I think I might finally get to that. What else is there to do? There was something else I needed to do. Oh yeah, contact other artists. Okay, that's good. So let me first open up this. Oh yeah, I kind of want to remake this. I have no clue what it's supposed to be, but let me add that to the to-do list. Sorry about clearing my throat so much. I'm just gonna say farmland. Okay. I guess the only thing I need to do is do it. So if I do the okay, let me just what colors did I choose for the mud? This. Okay. Oh, there was one last thing I wanted to do before I start doing art. Man, that looks bad. I'll just show this for now. Where was it? Hey Kilo, how you doing? I'm pretty good. I think I might have almost joined a cult today, but luckily I didn't, so that's the good news. Nice, nice. Well, I was invited to they called it a Bible study when I met the dude in person. And then he handed me a pamphlet that said, like, find your purpose, find your family. Which I thought, like, doesn't really clarify what it is, but okay. And this morning, I went to the church where it was supposed to be. It was a super, super tiny building with these huge, like, metal doors. And I just stood out looking at it, thinking this is not a church. It, like, new, just 64 by 64. It was like, it was like this kind of red, no, it was more brown. And it was probably like, this. Let me. It was slightly darker. It had these huge, tall doors. And this whole thing is just like one floor, I think. And the doors had like, I don't even know how to describe it. They were like, I don't even know. It was like these weird people on the door. And then like up here there were just like tons of crosses. Like overlapping, some of them like different sizes. Like just a bunch of stuff over there. Over here I think it was just like stone. But like it was like this, and then like I don't even know how to describe it. It was just really, really weird. And felt pretty cult-like. So that's how my day's been going. What about your day? Played League, pretty good. You win? You won a few? Nice, nice. I don't even know how to do what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's bad. I go dead silent whenever I try and do art. My bad. I'm trying to think of what to talk about. Just like that, and now. Or do I want to do it like this? Might look okay, but I'm not sure. So what I'm trying to do right now is like a hut or something, like a goblin hut. I don't really know yet. Okay, hold on, let me restart. Okay, so Goblin Hut. Okay. Now let's get a darker one. I need to put a door on this. What would the door look like? Wait, so I gotta get this. Maybe just do... Hey, Rodrigo. I don't know how to make this look good, because the mud is gonna be this color, so I need it to not blend in with that. But how you doing, Rodrigo? Feeling lazy? Well, then you're in the right spot. I'm planning on having a lazy day too. That might be a bit much. Yeah, that's too much on one side. How much did I do here? What am I making? So I'm working on the map, and so I have this first town. Don't look at the well sucks. But like, this is the first town that you're gonna come in, so this is where you start. This is the first town. And then you have, I can't really show you the paths in between, even though like you'd probably piece it together if you just like look at all my past streams. But then there's this area, which is like a muddy area. And next is a goblin area. So I gotta make goblin huts and all that stuff. So right now I'm kind of just like putting down random things and hoping. I think the colors are a bit muted. Let me turn up the contrast. I gotta do it by hand because I don't know how I turn up the contrast. Okay, so this, just do that. That's not bad. Now let me make like another wall, and then I'll start working on making roofs. And I don't know how this is gonna look. This could look awful. But that's a future me problem. Current me just needs to make it. My art reminds me of NES games. That's actually like the best compliment I could have been given right now, because that's like the vibe he's kind of going for. Obviously I'm not getting it perfectly because, one second. Because like, so I haven't done this art. This was art made by, I think he said he used AI to get this art. But like this stuff, he wanted me to make it kind of resemble Zelda. So I'm like way off base for Zelda, but I am trying, like, I'm proud of the bricks. The bricks are like the style I want to recreate. But yeah, that's actually like the perfect thing I needed to hear. So. What specifically made you think of NES? I don't know what I'm doing here. Uh, that would be too big. The colors. Okay, that's also a good thing. I'm always unsure about the colors because I'm always just like picking them by hand. That looks like a clock. That looks like a wheel. Okay, I'll go with this for now, but I gotta make. Ugh. How can I get another piece of wood that doesn't look like this? I guess I could kind of use the mud. That looks a little weird. How can I make this look more like a shield? That is not too detailed, I think. Oh, well. I'm trying to get into a little bit of details right now, but I might go back on it. Or honestly, I just don't know how to make this look like a shield. What about that? Yeah, I kind of like this. I'll do it like that, so then this would need to be like that, that. Might just stick with that, honestly. So now let's see if I... Is it going to be 48? Control C, Control V. Just want to see if they look okay tiled. I think I might need to make this like a window. Okay, I don't think this is too bad. Okay, so now I just gotta make the roof. Alt-N, Alt-N, Alt-N. So let's see. I was thinking like some sort of like yellowish roof, kind of like the one I have right in the middle here, but like slightly lighter, so it's more like hay. Okay, so I just realized you guys can't see the preview. Wait, but that's going to be blocked off by the to-do list. It's going to be a little annoying for me, but I'll try and like... I'll just put it here. Okay. Yeah, so that's very green. Yeah, I think these are the colors I'm gonna go for. It could be a little more yellow. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. So now, what other roofs will I need? I guess I could make a sideways one for the houses I'm gonna put sideways. But real quick, let me, because I just realized I might be making this to like face on. Oh, that's off center. Yeah, that looks very, very flat. So to help with that, I'm gonna add I guess I could just try doing this. I don't think that's gonna help though. Oh wait, that actually does a little. I'm not sure if this is gonna look good. Yeah, that looks very, very bad. So what if I actually made it bigger? Hmm. I think that definitely helps. Whoa, 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 wait a minute. Okay. that it doesn't have an outline either. I saw that a lot. Oh yeah, that's something people have commented on. That like I don't do like, cause I just don't think it looks good whenever like to separate it from the background. I don't want to do. I just think this looks like very, very ugly. Like it can work if you're doing like small icons, but like that looks pretty bad in my opinion. Versus just this. I don't know how people actually use outlines, because I've never really used them much. I think I did on the well, which is why the well is very, very, yeah. The well's very ugly because I can't zoom in anymore. But like compared to these, there's like a definite outline around everything. So if I could find a way to get rid of that, I think it would look much better. I just try and use contrast and colors so they don't clash. Okay, so I need to figure out what to do with the roofs. So I have one. I think I need a chimney one. A chimney would be safe. The inside needs to be darker. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, I need a beaten up roof. I forgot, Rodrigo, do you do pixel art? No, I started doing it for fun and Eris's streams. Oh yeah, that's the person who rated me that one time, I think. Oh wait, I need like a. Wait, actually, I need to do it like this, so the holes don't get smaller. Man, I'm gonna need water soon already. How long have I been streaming? Oh, for an hour, so that's a fair amount of time. She does a draw together once a month. Oh yeah, I think I did that once when Pato recommended it. Okay, so I need to... Should I change that? I'll see after I put it into the game. So, I need to name these what? $2.72. I usually do it in those cases. Last night I made Pumbaa while Yana stream. Oh, is that the... I think I saw that in Discord, right? Yeah. It's pretty good. I can't make organic shapes to save my life. That's why I'm having all the like other artists that are working on this project. They're all doing like the characters and like animations and stuff. And I'm just doing like the super basic stuff. Well, that makes it sound easy, even though it kind of is. Art is fun. It's not my thing. I don't know how to draw. Well, you're pretty good for not knowing how to draw. I gotta save these as 272. Save 272. PDF. Where's PDF? PNG, I mean. Okay, let's see how these look in the game. So just go straight to the goblin area. Import tile. Tiles. So I have no clue how this is gonna look. Okay, hold on. Let me just see how this house looks first. And then I'll try it. Boom. 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 I mean, it doesn't look bad. I think the perspective is much better than the other place, but I'll do the challenge. Vamos. Well, and you two are both the Spanish speakers, so it's gonna be unbearable. Okay, so how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna try my best to say whatever I can, but otherwise I'm gonna go into Google Translate and then just try and pronounce what I'm trying to say. So if it is wrong, it's most likely me, and if it's right, it's translate. Okay, so now I gotta start the timer. Wait, I haven't done a challenge since the to-do list. I need to like connect it there. Hold on, I gotta make this look better. This is trash. Okay, I think that's better. Let me actually get water first. I know I'm like stalling right now, but I actually do need water. So I will be back in a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. Oh, gotta do this, not the Bible reading. So where's the timer? Okay. This might be unbearable for both of you, but wait, add start in 2 no, snooze that. Okay. No sé español. Lo siento. Si mi español es malo. uh, Esto apesta. No sé. Necesito aprender más español para esto. Yo comí. What did I eat? Oh, sandwich de pollo? ¿Está caliente? No, I am not. Uh, solo he estado aprendiendo durante, oh, I don't know how to say numbers. 28 días. Esto es tortuga? No, no. Uh, Google Translate es la razón por la que no estoy en silencio. We're not even halfway. Crap. Uh, Preguntas. Necesito preguntas. Uh, Soy de Estados Unidos. Crap, I don't know the states. uh, sí, me gusta, me gusta leer. Crap, I don't know the Bible either. Jeez. Is it just Bible? Biblia? La Biblia. Uh, La Biblia. Okay. Hola. Uh, Lo siento, soy malo en esto. Deportes favorita. Uh, Baseball? Uh, uh, Necesito. Ayuda? Necesito la ayuda. I got that one. Necesito ayuda. uh, Crap, what's past tense? Ooh, yo, crap. This is hard. Difícil or whatever. Necesito la ayuda. Okay, necesito la ayuda. Yo soy estúpido. Muy estúpido. Um, un poco. uh, no, no. No sé qué decir. Mm, uh, Kale McCarr, porque, uh, uh, esta muy bueno. uh, m- uh, wait, muy divertido. Vio? Ooh. Escribir solamente en español para hacerte sufrir un poquito. No clue what that means. Uno, uh, memento y uh, esto es horrible. Uh, Finally. Okay, let me real quick translate the stuff you just said in chat because I want to know what it says so I can see how much I actually knew. Maybe I should write only in Spanish to make you suffer a little. But seeing how difficult this is for you, maybe I should be a little nicer just in case you switch from a slice of bread to toast. No, you got ads? Oh, with the rolled R? I suck at rolling my R. Like, let me get water real quick. It's like, which one do I roll? The first, second, or both? Yeah, I have like a full warm up so I can roll one R. Because like I can do it on its own, but I struggle doing it while talking. Like, it's always embarrassing trying to do things on stream, which I haven't done in a while, but it's like the thing. Like I can kind of do it, but it's hard like when I'm talking normally to switch to it really quickly. Normally it's first R, the hard one. So like Rodrigo. Yeah, like I said, I'm only 28 days in. I haven't even done my Duolingo for the day, so not even 29 yet. Good enough. I feel like if I ever do like become fluent in Spanish, it's still gonna be like painfully clear to everyone who like talks to me that I am like I have like a thick American accent, I think. It's hard to if you do a hard R on the second one, you basically on a telenovela. Oh, like you mean like rolling the second one. Is that what it's called, a hard R, when you roll it? Because, like, if you're just talking about English, when you mention just a hard R, people immediately think of just one word. Oh yeah, I should start laying out this town. I do need to make, like, mud paths. Okay, so... So this is going to be a slightly smaller town. Thick R. Thick R? Hold on, let me just look it up. Term for rolled R. Because, like, normally I just call it a rolled R. They say it's a trill. Do you mean rolled or trill? Because I think they're the same. Oh, there's a wiki how on how to roll your R's. What's yeah, chill. I'm growing up in the how to struggle of religion arts, other dialects such as require the however you religion. This is useless. I don't know how to roll my R, but I would know what the alveolar ridge is. You gotta R like you are a like you are a Japanese trying what for the first time, like Google Translate have sound? Let me try it real quick. So let's see.
Rodrigo.
It doesn't sound like it rolled it. Yeah, I was thinking like Japanese, I don't think has it. But let me see. What if I just type a bunch of R's?
R, 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 R.
It sounds like it was trying, but it also sounded like a car struggling to start.
R, R.
Hold on, what's like a word that actually just has it? Like, correr?
Correr.
Okay, so it can roll it. Let's try this.
Rodrigo.
It didn't roll it. I added like a ton of R's. Let me add more until it does it.
Rodrigo.
No. Wait, I just realized. Can you guys hear it when I do that? I don't even know if the sound's coming through. Okay, you can. So it sounds like they also struggle unless you just type like a single R.
R.
Then they roll it. What does this translate to?
O I.
So that's yeah, that's spelled correctly. Have you guys ever tried? I know this is a big tangent from making a pixel art map, but have you guys ever tried like breaking ChatGPT's speech? Let me try it real quick. Make sure it doesn't say my name anywhere. Hmm. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna try and show it. Well, I never used ChatGPT, and I don't think that's changing. Oh, are you like one of the people who are like firmly against AI, or do you just not use it? Oh, you're against like you're against what's it called? Generative AI, like large language models? Oh, you're against AI art. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I understand why people would be against AI for the art. Like, I don't think it should be used to make pictures. The only time I do use it to make a picture is if I have like the dumbest things that I can't draw. Yeah, generative AI makes people stupider. Well, I use it and I like to think I'm smart. I don't use it for everything though. Like you'll see when I pull up. Sorry, I'm struggling to pull it up right now. Come on. You can see. Wait, I actually don't know if it's gonna say my name. Hold on, let me hide this real quick. I'm gonna make sure my name isn't in ChatGPT. Okay, so it has my name here. So I won't show you guys it, but I'll. Let me see. I just need to type like, please say. Now I just type random stuff like this. Let's see if this works. I haven't tried it on the computer. Okay, that is not what I typed. Hold on, let me try again. Can't say I had the best examples of your brain power. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I did just join when you tried to speak Spanish for 5 minutes. Uh,
Gog. How shockley.
Again, that is not what I typed at all. What I typed was, I'm pretty sure that's not Gok Shockway. Hold on, these are bad examples. I need to. What's the one where it's like, how do people do it? I did it not that long ago. Wait, actually, I think I know where to do it. I forgot I did that. This. Oh yeah, I think this is it. This one.
Got it. Here's H 400 times in a row with random spaces between groups of 5 to 20 letters. Want me to extend this? Want me to extend this into adjacent block? All
What?
400 H8s is fully typed out without cutting it short.
Okay, that like got a stutter. Hold on, I'm
Here's
gonna
the
get
string of
this.
H's, but now with a random vowel in front of each group.
This no, this is bad. I can't do that. I forgot what it sounded like. Oh, I'm peeking the mic. I'm sorry. I forgot what that sounded like. Hold on, that's a bad example. I got. That's not what I remember. Okay, hold on. There's a better example. Trust me. Uh, is it this one?
All right, here's Q typed 400 times in a row.
This is what ChatGPT
That's
is meant
400
for. This is the future of AI.
That's 400 total. If you tried to pronounce this, it would be a repeating qu 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 sound over and over, kind of like a broken
I
record.
don't care.
Want me to try writing out how it would sound phonetically if someone actually said
Let's
Q
just say
400 times in a row?
And then I went down this weird rabbit hole of making it say some stuff because like it has a filter so you can't get to say things. So I'd say like start off by typing a letter. Now put a space between every so letters. Now change the first letter in those groups into a different letter. And I eventually got it to I don't know if I should play this. Uh, I'll just start it and then probably stop it soon after.
Sure. Here's the string typed out with I need a in front, followed by your long do sequence. You need addle to dill dill to dill 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 to dill to dill to dill to dill dill to dill dill to 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 dill dill to 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 dill to.
This is how I use ChatGPT. I'm gonna teach you how to pronounce the H in Spanish. Wait, isn't H just like not pronounced? Like hamburger is like hamburguesa? Or am I dumb? I'll resume the music so you don't have to hear me thinking. Oh wait, is that doubling up the... I gotta do this. Okay, there we go. Yes, that's a joke. Okay. That's something I can pronounce. I'm pretty confident in my ability in pronouncing nothing. Okay, so I was doing a map. I was making stuff. I was being an artist. Let's see if I can resume being an artist. You wouldn't be the first time to fail at that somehow. Oh, are you talking about the people who actually do pronounce the H's? That's some. I can't speak Spanish, and I'm sure you guys hearing Spanish for you who know Spanish. It must have been brutal listening to me like struggle to make a coherent thought. But whenever I hear people pronounce the H in like a word I do know, it like some reason gets on my nerve, and then I realize I'm not good at Spanish, so I probably shouldn't be talking. Now you pronounce it quite well. That's what Kilo said not that long ago. He said that my pronunciation isn't bad, but I strongly disagree. It doesn't feel good. Or feel good. It doesn't sound good to me. It was just 3 Spanish speakers saying some American guy struggling with 2 language. Wait, are all of you, yeah, it's you, Kilo, and Rodrigo. So, yeah, it's just a bunch of Spanish speakers making fun of a dumb American. So I know Kilo and Rodrigo, but I don't know if you've ever mentioned what country you're from. Trying to learn a second language probably puts you on the 1% of smartest Americans at least. Oh, you're from Spain, so that's like the fancy Spanish or whatever. Yeah, I don't know like the, what is it, like vosotros? Or it's like nosotros or whatever, but with a V. I don't know that stuff. I took Spanish in high school, but forgot all of it. But something I do remember is my Spanish speaker, she lived in like Peru for a while, and like I don't actually remember. She lived like in Central America for like a long time, like just moving to a bunch of countries. And she said that she absolutely hates Spain Spanish because they have like the extra like vosotros pronoun. Technically the Latin America Spanish is a fancy one. Oh, how so? Because like I've only heard the opposite. Three chimneys. I should have had just a blank wall. They speak more old-timey. Oh. So it's kind of like English speakers hearing Shakespeare. Where it's like English, but it's like weird English. Yeah, we say vos, not tu. If you look at I don't know. It sounds more like how Latin America speaks. Wait, so you do use vos? But man, I need just a blank wall, because vos is like, how my teacher explained it was like, it's you all. So instead of saying we, it's saying like you all. So like a group of people you're in. Instead of saying just like they. I need to make a blank wall though for this. Just real quick. And maybe a second roof color. Alt N. Vos is like less personal. Go on. That would be in Spain. Vos and otros. Vosotros. Oh, so it's just like... What does otros mean again? Is that other? Ustedes? I do know ustedes. That's neat. I didn't know that. The things I do know that are like kind of cool things about Spanish are like mente, like M-E-N-T-E. When that's the end of the word, it's like L-Y in English. So like, isn't like usually like usualmente or something? Or I'm trying to think of the one I heard recently that I can't think of the one right now. Yeah, I don't remember the exact example I heard. But like it's M-E-N-T-E. If that ends a word, it's like an adjective or something. It's like if someone would start saying, "Would sir wish something else?" Let me just put it straight into Google Translate and see what it says. I know Google Translate is like really bad, but like vosotros means you, but plural. So it's like, so yeah, like you all. If I'm addressing like, if I'm giving a speech to a crowd, I would say like you all. Yeah, like it would sound more professional. It'd be prim and proper. Yeah, cause like it literally says you, then in parentheses plural. So like there is no like direct translation. Or that's wrong. It does just mean you, but you as in, like if I'm addressing chat, I'll call chat you when I'm talking about all you. I could be rambling right now. I don't know. But like, does that sound right, or am I off base? If someone tried to speak that way in Spain, they would think you're pretending to speak like you were 3. Okay, so Spain isn't that way. My Spanish teacher lied. Or was just mistaken. Most likely just mistaken. She was actually a really cool Spanish teacher. I stopped doing, like, trying to learn Spanish, though. Just because I am dumb. And I regret it now. Unless they have a clear Latino accent. Okay, so... So I wonder where my Spanish teacher lived, because she said that like they never used vosotros. I think like this. So you... Oh wait, hold on. I think I know an example. So you know how they say British is how the English was originally? Yeah, British is like more faithful to how it was. Okay, so vosotros is only in Spain. Wait. Now I'm more confused than when we started. uh, okay, I think this will be good, so just hit save. Now is it in the so well, Latin America is the Spanish equivalent of British for English. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. See, it's useful. I'm learning a lot by streaming. Now I know that. I also learned a lot yesterday while watching someone stream. I was watching a Spanish speaker's stream, and apparently like half her chat also knew English. And so they kept on telling me to say some things, I'd say it, and then the streamer would be like, have like a mini heart attack. Because like, what was the thing they got me to say? It was like, what was it? Hutona? Oh, hold on, let me. I don't even know how to spell it. Oh, did I get it right? Hold on, let me. I don't remember how to spell it. It's like. Google Translate says it just means chubby. Did they tell you what that meant? They told me to say it to her. Or like type it in chat. And so I did. And then she's like, no, don't say that to strangers you don't know. Oh no, not that. It's, hold on. They told me that it's like, it means that she's super pretty or whatever. Hold on, let me...
Guatona.
Watona? Yeah, I said it and she's like, you shouldn't say that to people you don't know. Only say that to people you do know. But in a mean way. She said it means it's in a good way if you know the person. But yeah, they also like, they taught me that gay in Spanish is just gay. Like, I learned so much. They told me that when she showed a picture of Tony the Tiger and everyone's like, started freaking out. So you believe that random streamer... So you believe that random streamer more than you? No, I trust you. I'm just saying like that's what she thought as well. She's like, it's okay to say as long as you know them. I'd never cheat on you, Kilo. Yeah, I don't hate that. But yes, culona or fat ass is definitely an insult. You send me a very bad message on Discord to believe other persons. Oh yeah, they also said, well, hold on, let me check my ChatGPT because I asked ChatGPT what it meant because I couldn't get an answer from Google Translate. Like, it stopped working for me. Don't ask Chilean people to teach you Spanish. Okay, let's see. They would teach you only in... Yeah, that's what I learned a lot of. Okay, now my ChatGPT isn't working. Hold on, let me find out what I disagree. Anyone will tell you insults. Hold on, let me figure out what the word was. I know I have it here somewhere. Zerdazo? They said if I want to pick up a Latina girl, that I'll just give her, or I'm really good at performing the act of Zerdazo, and then they basically told me it just means I'm gonna give her like a right hook. What's the point of learning a second language if the first thing you learn aren't the slurs? Know what? Did I say something? Is it worse than what they told me? But I learned so much. Just to be... okay, hold on. Let me find what it said. It was with a Z. I'll type it. I don't know what that means, but it's Dazo. Like that. I think. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, that's how they spelled it. Left hook, left kick. Yeah, they were saying that if I wanna pick up a Latina, I just need to say that I'll give her a Zerdazo. Te dare un Zerdazo. Hostia? Google Translate. I wish I was better at Spanish and didn't need to use Google Translate all the time. I wish like I knew enough to like figure out the meaning of messages. Oh, that's just what they wanted me to say. They were telling you oh, what's happening to my chat? It's like glitching out for me right now. They were telling you that you should tell Latinas you will slap them. So Leo, what type of Spain are you from? But yeah, I'm learning so much. Maybe not useful things I'll use like every day, but at least I'm learning. I was doing arts. I keep forgetting. So I kind of want a path going like that. I do kind of want this to kind of to wrap around. Okay, my chat's back up. What parts are region? Okay. You're trilingual? Wait, so what all do you speak? English, Spanish, and I don't know where that region is. Would that be like, do you also speak French or something? Catalonian. Oh. I kind of forgot that was a language. Similar to French. Okay, now I gotta... This was the mud they had. I'm gonna go silent for a bit while I do the edges of these, because it's gonna take a while. I'll try and speak as much as I can. This. Oh, these tiles so weirdly, strangely. Boom, 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 a boom. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chinese. Want me to refund you that? Cause like, I don't even know how to pronounce any of the stuff. Yeah, refund you? Okay. How do I refund? Okay, okay. I think it refunded you the money. If it didn't, then your money's gone. It refunded you, or are you saying I need to refund you more? Everything I redeem. I can't. They're all gone right now. Say Bing chilling. The last few years? Bro, I've been streaming for like, what, a few months? Okay, I gotta do this. Wait a minute, why are you guys trying to get me to not say the stuff that will get me hurt? I thought that was like the whole point of teaching people Spanish. Refund every point given to a Christian on Twitch. I did not support that. Why specifically to Christians? Just because I got it in my in my tags? Yeah, I have been very clear that you shouldn't say. Okay, noted. Don't trust strangers online and say what they tell me to say without knowing what I'm saying. Got it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Sure. And then, like, do this. Yeah, kinda. I'll fix that up later. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Bada boom. Boom, boom. A boom, boom. Oh, what? Yeah, it's on your tags. You are automatically the Christian representative. Are you officially Christian? Yeah, actually, I don't think I mentioned this even in my Bible streams, but last Tuesday, I did like, I was just constantly praying, saying like how I'm unsure and I don't want to find out that this is all a lie. Like just praying in hopes something would hear me. Like not even to God specifically, just to the sky. And I was praying, and then I listened to the sermon that was being preached, and I just broke down crying, which doesn't happen. Like I'm not a crier, but that happened. It was really weird. And then I asked for like some sign in the sky or something I can see, and then the northern lights actually occurred, like right over the church and like just in my area, which never happens because we're not near the north. So it was like just a bunch of weird things, and I'm like, yeah, I should probably just accept that this is probably a sign. But like I'm not gonna push my religion in my art streams. Like I am open, like if you do ever have prayer requests, like I think I forgot what the person's username is, but someone like pops into my Bible reading streams and just asks me to pray for them. So I do that. Like I'm kind of just here doing art terribly. Impeccable timing. Oh wait, I didn't see I don't know how to pronounce your name. Brevity? Like it was like if that was God for real, that was some good IRL shit from God. Like it was like I wanted to believe in God because like I saw how happy like Christians were, even when it seemed like their life is falling apart. They're like constantly saying like, at least I got God still. And I thought that was just like insane. Like how can you say that with what's going on to you? And then I'm like, maybe I shouldn't judge them so quickly, and maybe I should listen to them. Or give them a chance, not just straight up listen to them. And then I started to believe what I was reading and stuff. You mean? Okay, I want one more hut. And this will be a small one. Boosh, boosh. 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 Okay, now I need a mud path. Okay, I'm going to the shower. See you guys. Yeah, thanks for tuning in and helping me a little bit with Spanish. Even if it wasn't much, every little bit helps. Okay, what did you say? One thing doesn't change the other. Faith shouldn't remove your critical eye. Are you talking about like I shouldn't just blindly follow what I believe? Like I shouldn't like, yeah, blind faith. I shouldn't have that. If you're a Christian, name every person that is in the Bible. Okay, so first there's Adam, Eve. No. I used to be able to name like almost all the books in the Bible, but that was a while ago. Yeah, blind faith is bad. Yeah, I completely agree. That's something I actually, okay, I don't want to get political right now, but I will say I feel like a lot of politics is kind of just blind faith with whose ever side you're on. Like people will just be like, whatever this dude does, I'm fully for it. And it's like everyone does that. Or not everyone. Most people do that with politics. And I find that like so dumb. Like, bro, people make mistakes, so just know that. Lilith comes before Eve. Oh, that's I don't think like, oh crap, what was that? I heard a Jewish guy talking about it. I think he said that that's something only in like a specific sect of or denomination of Christianity, but it's like, what was it? It was like sin personified as Lilith. Wrong Bible, kinda. Like I don't know it exactly. This is just what I've heard. I could be completely wrong, but it's basically like only some people believe that. Like it's not like a Christian or Jewish thing. It's like just people believe what they believe. You know? What's your favorite dumb story from the Bible? So I'm not that far into the Bible, but from what I've read, man, I don't even know if I can say it on stream. Well, I read it on stream, so it's like it was in Sodom and Gomorrah, or Sodom and Gomorrah, and basically this dude was visited by an angel, and like these two towns, like I'm not sure how much you know about the Bible, but I'll explain it for everyone anyways. So these two towns are like super sinful. I'm not even talking about the salt pillar. I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about so honestly I think it's probably a mistranslation, but these two towns are like the evilest, like most sinful towns in like the entire region or something. Like I don't know all the details. I'm still new to this. But basically two angels visit this one guy who's like not as sinful. He was like related to I forgot the names. He's related to someone in the Bible that God promised to give land, and yeah, that's what I'm talking about, where he didn't do it though. He offered it, and then the angels are like, no, you don't need to do that, bro. But like the town like starts banging on the dude's door saying like, give us the angel, like we want to. Yeah, and you can fill in the gaps based off of that chat. But yeah, I read that and I'm like, what? What am I reading? And so he offers his 2 virgin daughters instead of giving the angels away. And like, that's like so weird. But where was I? Then afterwards they escape the town. It's like I think it was the angels or God told them like run out of the city because he's gonna like just destroy the entire city because it's like too sinful or something. And and he said like whatever you do, don't turn or don't look back. And so they're running, and then the dude's wife looks back, turns into like a pillar of salt, and they keep running without her. But there's also the one version read the daughters were pretty lustful anyways. Yeah, that's where I'm going with the story. What happens is they escape, and they're like hiding in some sort of like cave or like a dark area, and sorry, I keep clearing my throat. And so they're hiding from everyone so they don't get attacked because like they're not welcome in the town they were heading to, but they can't go back now. So they're hiding from like in whatever area. And the 2 sisters say, or the 2 daughters say, tell each other like, we don't want to die and have our like bloodline not continue, like have our name not continue, because their mom just died and he had no sons. So they scheme together, get their dad drunk, and then get pregnant with the drunk dad. Like it's a messed up story. But yeah, it's just wild. Like, maybe back then it meant more though. Like, I don't know. I shouldn't try and justify it. It's pretty awful. But like, yeah, that's probably the dumbest story I've read so far, where I'm just like, I can't relate to that at all. The one version read that. Yeah. The Bible is a wild book. Even if, like, let's say it's not true, which I do think it's true, because, like, I even got this one book that I'm reading that this one guy just handed to me. It's called The Case for Christ, and it's basically looking in. He's not trying to, like, prove God. He's trying to prove Jesus and everything. And it was written by, like, an atheist journalist who was, like, strongly against religion and doing it to prove that Jesus isn't. He wasn't God. He wasn't a miracle worker and stuff. And already, like, I just started, he's already determined, like, okay, maybe he was a miracle worker, but I'm still skeptical. So, like, it's just this dude, like, battling with believing the Bible. And so it's actually really useful. He, like, makes a ton of good points, but then he also shows how there's, like, holes in his argument and how he was proven wrong through more research. Are you one of those people that believe the Bible was written by God? Okay, so that's like a topic I'm unsure about, because like I am, like, brand new to reading the Bible. But what I believe is that every book is, like, different in who wrote it. I don't think, like, God put the words in the books themselves. I feel like in some cases, like, the people were, like, told by God what to put, maybe. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm new to this. But because, like, some of them are, like, just letters. I've added all the AoE spells to the game. Nice, nice. Hold on, let me get my Bible. So it's one we were reading in my Bible study. Which one was it? Yeah, like, Galatians is just one example. It's the one I flipped to. But it's a letter. No. Make a comment. Honestly. I like having my opinions challenged. Like, in the Discord, I added a political channel because I wanted people to disagree with me. I find it fun to, like, debate a little, as long as it's in good faith. If you're, like, just trying, like, because I do want you to be like, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. You know what I mean. Just don't be like a prick about it if you do it. I was gonna say, damn, I wonder what it was smoking, writing the yeah, I like that one. Was that Genesis or Exodus? The men turned from there and went towards Sodom. No, it's after that. Well, wherever it was, it's like in Genesis, which it's like a book of laws, I think people say. Like, it's meant to, like I said, I'm new to this, I'm bad with words. But basically, like, a lot of books in the Bible are like, I thought maybe I would offend. No. Honestly, it's hard to offend me. The only thing I'm offended by is when people, like, go after, like, if they insult my brother or my mom or stuff like that, then I'm like, okay, like, you have no business in that. But, like, even insult me, as long as you don't go overboard. Like, you can insult me and I'll just be like, it's a random dude online. Like, it shouldn't affect me that much. But yeah, I was saying that, like, a lot of the books I don't think were written by God, because they are actually just letters sent from, like, one of Jesus's followers to, like, this place. Like, I think Thessalonians, or no, it's Peter. In the Peter books, it's Peter writing to a church in some place where like the Christians are being killed, and he's basically saying like, hey, don't back down, like stay strong in your faith, you believe it for a reason, stuff like that. Those are just stupid people. Who? The people who get offended from people online. Oh no, chat, don't mess up. 1 second. I have chat just pulled up on my phone, so it keeps on glitching out. The Bible is taken too literally. It's a story of people who made mistakes and life lessons. The whole point is to understand them and learn from them. Doesn't at least that? Yeah, that's also a good point. Like, it was a survey held like in like the plaza of my campus or whatever. And it was, someone had like a whiteboard and like you put a tally for your vote, and it basically said like, which like religions rules would be best to follow for like a community, and it had like Buddhism, atheism, Christianity, it just had like a bunch of them, and like almost everyone was saying Christianity because like do not lie, do not steal, do not like cheat, like do not murder, like just those. Even if you don't believe the Bible, it's just a good thing to live by, honestly. You know, the people that insult your family, yeah, that's dumb, because like you're not making a good point. Like if I say something stupid and you call me stupid, then you like, okay, yeah, that's fair. But if I say something dumb that you disagree with, and then you say how like, I don't know, that my brother's stupid or something, then it's like, why? Why did you say that? But yeah, yeah, that's not Christianity. That's just not being, yeah. But like it had like, I'm trying to think of what the board said exactly. It was basically saying like, you don't need to believe what is in the book. You just have to follow their rules. Which one's the best? And like, even like the people who are like, yeah, I'm not Christian, but like, it's they were saying like, I'm an atheist, but like, it doesn't sound bad, the stuff I hear from people who are Christian about like the do not steal and stuff. But yeah, that's like a good point I hear from people, like, why take it super literally when you could just take it as like good lessons to learn. And like that's honestly a good point. Like, what if it was intended for that? But I feel like, because like they do just straight up say that in like Psalms and Proverbs. They are like, or not Psalms, mainly Proverbs. They are just proverbs, like they're stories with lessons, you know? And like I said, I'm not an expert. I could be spouting stupidity right now. Buddhism would be the most ideal. It's literally about self-enlightenment. If everyone followed their teaches, violence would not exist, or racism or anything, while other faiths are used to sometimes justify their actions. Yeah, I hear that. Like, are you talking about like the Crusades and or like Spanish conquest, when they were like saying how God wanted us to have this land or whatever? Is that what you're talking about? Because when people do that, like, yeah, I agree. That's like, the Bible doesn't say that the United States of America should have this land, but these people should have this land. No, it's like, it's dumb. I mean, if we take it literally, we should be stoning a lot of women. I mean, not to rain your parade, but the thing about stoning women is that's Old Testament, and like Old Testament beliefs are more like Judaism, but like with Christianity, it's mainly just the 10 Commandments. Like, obviously that's not it, but like that's the main point. Like, God is like forgiving and stuff. But I do feel like Old Testament, I can't wait to like get past it and read the New Testament. Don't they have different interpretations in Judaism? I actually don't know that much about Judaism. I know like a little bit because like I know some Jewish people, but like I'm not well versed in it. They have different interpretations, and yeah, that's also true. In Christianity, there are a lot of interpretations. That's why there's like, you can be Catholic, you could be, like I'm currently just non-denominational, so it's basically just like vanilla Christianity. But like Catholicism is like completely different from what is it, like Lutheranism or something? I don't know them exactly. Again, not an expert. Vanilla American Christianity. Yeah. But I feel like even if I am wrong about what I believe in, if Christianity isn't true, I think it is still like, recently I have been happier just by feeling that way. So even if I am completely wrong, at least I'm happy, you know? I feel like that's one benefit of religion, whether or not we're all right or we're wrong. At least it gives people purpose a lot of times. And yeah. Who cares if you are wrong if you aren't hurting anyone and it only makes you feel better? Yeah, exactly. Non-denominations is not very vanilla anywhere else. Oh. Yeah, again, not an expert. I always say that whenever I'm like talking about something, because I don't want to say something and people be like, "Ah, this dude clearly doesn't know what he's talking about, but he's trying to act like it." No, like I know I'm stupid. So I'm just letting you know up front that it's gonna be rough having a, like, it's not a debate, it's just a conversation. But like, a conversation that takes brain power. The default on most places is mostly Yay Pope. Yeah, that's like Catholicism in America. But like I just matched with someone on a dating app who edited their profile that says, don't swipe if you won't consider converting to being a Catholic or something like that. And I'm just like, yeah, that one most likely won't work out. But I'll give them a chance still because I'm desperate. No, I don't like that. Cringe, yeah. Because then you're kind of like just forcing your religion on people, which that's like one thing I'm strongly against. Like I do think it would be cool if like I could find a way to spread the word, but like that's why I'm doing the Bible reading streams. If people want to hear it, then they can listen. If they don't, I'm not going to force them to. Oh yeah, Cheesecake, if you're still here, I worked on making these huts. I think I got the perspective better on these houses than the first town. What you think? I just gotta make like a path that's like, I think slightly darker with maybe some like footprint looking things to make like a pathway. But yeah, if you do want to know like what type of Christian I am, I'm not the type that will force you into anything, because that's why I stopped being Christian. I was Christian, like not a strong one, but I was, and then it was just forced on me way too much, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll rebel and just completely deny all faith. But yeah, about religions, I think Shinto stuff is cool. I've heard of the word Shinto. I actually don't know what it is. Also called Shintoism, is a religion originating in Japan. Oh yeah, I have heard that like Japanese religions are like pretty they're like, if you live by them, you're also like a good person. That makes it okay, that can be taken wrong. I'm not saying that like only these religions make you a good person. You can be a good person with any religion. Just making sure you guys know. But like it's like if you live perfectly how the religion says, like absolutely perfectly, then you would be considered a better person than most. If that makes sense. Not trying to offend anyone. It's the one where there's a god in everything. Oh, I thought that was... Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Because Buddhism, or no. Buddhism? I think it's Buddhism, where, like, if you're a bad person, you'll be reincarnated as something like less. So it's like, if I live like an awful life, I'm a terrible person, I might come back as like a grasshopper and just get stomped on, you know? Something like that. And then I'll just reincarnate as something else. They both have something like that. Oh, I just noticed your name, Dharma Dom. Isn't Dharma like... Isn't that another word for karma, or are they slightly different? While you type, I will go to the bathroom though, because I needs to tinkle. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Was there a holy war or something in chat, or are we good? Also, I feel so dumb. How did I stop stream like that? It's not like that big of a deal. Wait, unless YouTube went down. I know YouTube like sucks at like staying live. Okay, how is YouTube the only one that stayed live? YouTube is always the one that doesn't start. Okay, let me check chat though. But yeah, it means something else in Hinduism, like duty or nature. Oh, that was about Dharma. No, I don't mean as in God is in everything, but as in every object is its own unique God. Oh. I think believing everything has a soul is a very human thing. Most people tend to get very attached to inanimate objects. Yeah. So I can see where that kind of faith originated. Yeah. So, if you don't mind me asking, wait, I just realized I should take off the be right back screen. If you don't mind me asking, what religion do you believe in? Like, I'm trying to get my OBS to work again. I messed it up when I ended stream. Or as not agnostic. Whenever I hear agnostic, I don't really have a religion. So are you saying that you don't know which one you want to choose, or you don't believe there is a religion that is correct? You're choosing none? Then I think that's atheism. I was agnostic, but then I went to a private Christian school because I had to. I won't get into the reasons why I had to, but I had to. And yeah, I was still here. I had a Bible teacher make us take a survey where it was like how strong your faith is, and for almost every question I said like I don't know. It said like there is a God, and then like confidence 1 to 5, and for all of them I was just putting 3 basically. It was like, do you believe there's a God? Do you believe he created the universe? Do you believe Jesus is God? Do you believe he resurrected? That stuff. And he read mine out loud in front of the class and said my name. Like, everyone's looking at me as he's saying, like, reading off that I'm like unsure about everything. And he said that I'm worse than an atheist and worse than a Satanist, because I don't know what's going on in the universe. So I transferred schools and I completely forgot about religion as a whole. But then, like a month ago or something, 2 months ago, recently, yeah, I know. What a great Christian. He was fired the year after. But stuff happened recently, and I'm like, okay, I'll start looking into Christianity, and my faith just kept growing and growing as I looked at the stuff. I'm like a very analytical person, so I'm trying to get like all the answers, and like I don't want to be fooled and stuff like that. So I have been like really like skeptical, or not skeptical, cautious with what I believe from the Bible. What was I saying? Where was this going? I had a reason for this story. Oh yeah. About being agnostic. And so like I later found out that the term for what I was agnostic. Like, let me actually look up the definition right now. What I think it is like you're just unsure. Like, you're not atheist. You think there's something, you just don't know what. Agnostic. A person who believes that nothing is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God, or of anything beyond material phenomena. A person who claims neither faith nor disfaith in God. Okay, so yeah. Or it also says a person who has an uncertain or non-committal attitude towards something. So you can be like agnostic towards a lot of things, but usually it's used in terms of like religion. So yeah, that's what I was. And then a Christian was such a bad Christian, I went away from even being agnostic. I was like full atheist. That's where that story was going. Now I'm rambling, so I'm going to catch up on the chats I missed. Agnostic, don't know, I don't really have a religion. I'm choosing one. I'm choosing none. I don't identify with any of them, but I'm a pluralist. Will sometimes call myself a Buddhist or Hindu, because it's close enough for communication. Oh, your teacher was yeah, yeah. I remember a teacher called me out for being atheist when I was a teen. Then yeah, I just think all religions are dumb as bricks. But I don't think there is anything wrong with people having faith. Okay, okay, good. I do know some people like are against religion. Like if you have a religion, then you're less of a person or something. Like, yeah. So I'm glad you're not one of those people. So what is plurist? Is it like you believe in multiple, or you believe like several are correct about certain aspects? Because I know a lot of people who are like, I don't believe in the God in the Bible, but I believe what the Bible says about a God and stuff like that. Where they're like, it's a mix between like, I have faith in like, just for example, like Zeus, but he's actually in the Bible when it says God, it's actually Zeus, or just stuff like that. Is that what it is? Okay, I'm gonna work on making mud. I think plurist means you believe multiple faiths have parts right. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's what I was thinking. So let me... I need mud. Oh. Give me mud. Yeah, that all paths are valid, not necessarily that they are all correct, but that they are close enough that with conviction you can make them work and reach God, or the ultimate, or whatever you want to call it. So a plurist is basically saying, if you have faith beyond this world, you'll reach another world, kind of. Where like, if I strongly believe in Christianity, I'll make it just as easily as a Buddhist would, or a Jewish person would, or even like a Satanist. It's like all of them, if you have faith, you'll move on to the next world after death. So basically you believe that the correct faith was invented. Not just as easily, but that... Okay, yeah. I guess, yeah, because then, like, some faiths would be, like, harder to, like, follow everything. Like, what is it, like, Muslims have to, like, pray 5 times a day facing north and stuff like that. I don't know. Ow. I hope I'm not bleeding. Okay. So I gotta make a path. How do I do that? Great question. I do not know. So, Celio, I have heard that as well, that like, what is true, since it's beyond humans haven't figured it out yet, where like you need to, what's the wording? Like, since we don't know the answer, or since the answers are in like another world, it's going to take a lot from our world to reach those answers. I don't think any religion contains all of what you could call religious truth. Like, you don't think any current faith has it exactly right, but some religions have some parts of it correctly. I'm not sure any faith can be exactly right. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we both got it at the same time. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Because I only want to make one. I don't want to need to make one for all different directions. So, take this, make it darker. Maybe a little darker. There we go. I have no clue if this is gonna work. But basically what I'm trying to do here, is make it look like footsteps going in all directions. Hey Imperial, how you doing? Ed, sorry if you're speaking. Oh, there's. Hold on. Was the ad still going on? I asked my bot to put in chat when there's an ad going on, but it's just not working. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Like the truth is independent for each person or something like that. It's an interesting way to see it. It's tricky because I wouldn't call the different paths as all faiths. Good, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Just working on the game. I forgot, when's the last time you watched me, Imperial? Do I need to, like, give you a recap or, like, a rundown of the map again? But let me quote the Rig Veda. The truth is one, but the wise speak of it differently. That's a neat little quote. But yeah, what I believe in is the Bible is true, but like not all of it is fact, if that makes sense. So like, how do I elaborate on this? I think this might tile actually. I don't like this piece. This piece is. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. Was gonna say I view them more as paths, but I just called them paths in my other message, lol. But yeah, paths. What was I saying about the Bible? I was gonna say something about it. That I see not as like, I don't even remember if I finished that thought. My ADHD is kicking in into hyper gear right now. But I see the Bible as, first off, a book you can just like learn from, even if you don't believe in the faith. You can just take everything from the Bible and try and live by that, and you should have like a happy life. It should. Obviously things go wrong. But like if you live by that, because it has stuff about like not letting your enemies get to you, like when it, like if they're like yelling at you, like don't let it affect you, which I think is really good for a lot of people to learn from, that get like overly like shocked and stuff when people disagree with them. I don't know how to phrase it. but yeah, I see it as a book you can learn from, and then the stuff about like God and Jesus, I feel like the stuff about Jesus is true. Like that he lived, because there is historic records beyond the Bible that mention Jesus. So I believe that he lived, and I believe that he was like a good, like basically a perfect person. Like, obviously with my faith, he was the perfect person, but like he was like kind and like basically just did everything right. But people killed him because he claimed to be God, which was blasphemy. They didn't kill him because he was God. He killed him because he claimed to be. Bro, I'm so hungry and I have nothing to eat. It's almost midnight. Just gonna make myself some toast. You're gonna burn me? But I don't want to be toast. Okay, what's the color I'm looking for? I want to get like a good shine. But I don't know how to do that. Like this? Maybe? Let me see. This might look awful. It probably looks awful. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. Oh yeah, I asked your favorite Bible dumb story and forgot to say mine. I like the one where the guy fights an angel to get a blessing. Are you talking about I forgot what his name was, but like he wrestled with an angel and then God told him that his name is now Israel or something? Yeah, Jacob sounds right. That one? Yeah. I'm curious if it should be taken literally or like if, because like it does say like at least in the version I read, they said wrestle, and like you could maybe interpret that with like wrestling with your faith, like you're unsure but you like want to believe it, something like that. I don't know. Or he literally like saw an angel and just like had a wrestling match. That's the hard thing about the Bible. Since it's been translated, like, you do lose a lot of things. Headcanon. What? Headcanon. He tried to... Oh, in your headcanon. He goes like full Hulk Hogan on him. I don't know how to get the look I want. Ooh, maybe that could be something. Hit him with the ladder. Wait, we might be thinking of a different thing then. I don't... like Jacob's ladder, he used it like WWE. I think you would enjoy the Wooly versus God videos. What's that about? someone paraphrasing Bible stories. Is it kind of like History of the World, I guess? Where it's like leaving out a ton of details. It's more like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. Okay, hold on. How do I make this look good? Wait. No, that one's wrong. Man, how do I make this look good? I might need to just go full on like these type of footsteps, like they're wearing nice shoes. But I don't really want to do that. Because like I'm trying to make it look like it's mud that's been like has footprints in it. But I'm not doing that well. It more looks like chocolate chip brownie, like triple chocolate chip brownie. Want me to give me some one I drew to use as a reference? Are you in the Discord? Want me to give me some... Oh, it's just a link. Okay, yeah. Man, I don't know how to make this look good. Now they're all just question marks. Okay, let me check this. Oh, those are pretty good. You made these? Those are pretty good. Yeah, I can't make art this good, honestly. Like the colors you chose are so they're vibrant but not like an eyesore. They're like, it's just really good. Dang. What's it like being good at art? Crap, I was doing art. I forgot. Well, it doesn't give you money to buy groceries. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to become good enough to make money from art. But it is something that I think would be fun to, like, just make like some money so it's not like a complete waste of time. I think this looks like trash. I don't get it. How do I make it look good? Oh, wrong thing. How do I make it look good? I guess I could just put it in and see how it looks like in context. Maybe it would look better then, you know? I highly doubt it, but we could find out. Just hit save. Go here, file, import dial. Click. Oh. Yeah, it looks pretty pretty bad. It's like not even that visible. Yeah, I gotta do better. This is not my best. I can do better, so I should do better. Yeah. So time to do better. By restarting. I can already tell you that's not gonna loop nicely. No, don't worry, don't worry. I got a plan. It's not a good one, but I got one. Yeah, I'm using Aseprite. I got it recently because I kept on being told like... So I was using MS Paint. So this is like a whole nother world of pixel art. Like, it's so good. Okay, so want to know my plan? On how to maybe make this loop? Yeah, I know. I'm just doing this first because, like, if I do that, then I do get, like, my art changes. And I want it to, like, still be, like... I don't want it to be affected too much by that. I know that is a big part that I should be worried about. But, like, I don't know. There's something that about me that makes me want to do it like this? Yeah. Okay, so I see that there. Okay, okay. So this is the main issue. This gap. Wait, I just realized I should also do... Okay. I'm starting to realize what I need to do. Yep. Okay. Anyways, if you like the one I showed you, I wonder what you'll think if I show you one I actually like how it looks. Your art is... The one you showed me was really good, bro. My art is awful. Like, just terrible. I think this does... It's kind of the look I'm going for, but obviously not. Like, this just looks like a grid. Okay, let me see this. Dang! I can't do water to save my life, bro. That is so good. Do you like, what's it called? Do studies? The thing where you, like, just look at a bunch of, like, forms and figures and stuff to, like, learn how they're, like, made and constructed, whatever. Do you do that stuff? Because I can see, like, I don't know what they're called, but, like, the parts that are reflective on the top are different than the ones on the bottom, as if the light's traveling through. And obviously, it just looks so good. Just use reference. That's just shading. Yeah. But I mean, like, how do I explain it? So you have, like, 2 layers of them. The one that's, like, bright that you see at first. And then you can kind of, like, it's almost like you're looking through the water at the surface below. And you can see it's a different pattern. As if the light's reflecting through it. Like, or refracting? It's moving through it. Man, that's really good, bro. Again, I want to know, what's the secret to being good? Yeah. The secret is to do it for almost... Okay, so you've been doing it, like, since I've been born. I'm turning 20 in December. I'm just a baby, yeah. I'm a baby streamer. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're not there, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely. This might be too detailed, actually. Because... Hold on, before I do more, I'm going to save it. And then see what it looks like in the map editor. Yeah, that's a bit much. Too hard of edges. Yeah, it really sticks out. That's not the look I'm going for. Okay, I can simplify it by just taking away the darker parts, because the darker parts are really standing out now. And it still looks like a grid. I've been doing it since I was 12 or 14, and I'm 31. Let me find you some old stuff. I'll do that. Looks pretty good. it looks good, but not in context when you compare it to like, because like this is the grass, now this is this. It's a bit much. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get rid of the lighter parts and lighten up the darker parts. So it's more, it's just like way too much texture as well. There's too much stuff going on. Half the color count? Yeah. Okay, so oh wait, I need G. Okay. Oh, more art. Let me check it. It's loading. You said this is old stuff? This is still really good. Like, I tried making a like mock-up for a game for it was Pixel Art Jam. Here, this is from when I was real young. It still looks really good. Let me show you what I did this recently, and it's probably like one of my favorite things I've made. Man, so many of my files are just these tiles. So many of them are the tiles. Okay. Why is it blurry when I zoom out? Hold on. Can I fix that? Would it be under view? Properties? Nope, no, I'm not touching that. You're just gonna see it blurry, but like, it was for Game Boy Pixel Art Jam. It wasn't originally. Oh wait, I don't think you can see it because it's behind the to-do list. But this says it's 1120 by 10 by 1008, and it's not that. It's like 300 something. But like the theme was balance, and so I knew like a bunch of people would do like circus stuff and like tight ropes. So I decided, okay, I'll just do like the balance bar from like the Tony Hawk games, but make it like a Game Boy. I just wish it wasn't so fuzzy. Yeah, it's really fuzzy on the preview. I could just slowly move like this. There you go. Now you see it all. Okay. And then I made another thing that was supposed to be like supposed to look like a game. Oh, this is what I had. If I had the prompt balance, I'd probably draw a monk or something. Yeah, a lot of people did like yin and yang stuff, and they also did like Star Wars. Like, I don't really understand the Star Wars one. I'm not a Star Wars guy, but they did it. Okay. Now to try and make it like more subtle, like this might look bad. Let's tile this. It's basically still monk stuff, but sci-fi. Jedi are the space monks. Yeah, my brother is really into it. Hey, I think this is better. Better not. It's okay. It better not good. Biggest problem on the black and white image is that it made the windows a checkerboard that made it too noisy. Yeah, but I had to do that because there was a tile limit. So like you could only have a certain amount of 8x8 tiles. And so I used the checkerboard for a different spot, so I'm like, okay, I'll just use it here. So like that's partially because of the limitations. Hey, look at that. That's better. It's still very harsh, so I think I need to find a similar color. It's also still very like, well, I want it to be muddy, but not like this. You should make the colors less red. Okay. So like, it's behind the to-do list, but like you see when I go like, you can see when like the entire thing is like freaking out. So if I get this color, make it less red, so like, boom. I do not see a difference. Like this color, I might have gone too far, but like that. Would you say that's too far? Okay, that's too far. That's still a little too far, huh? Oh, hey, Kilo. Let's try the brighter one first. Well, I kind of want to keep that one because it's the main color from the other mud. So, like, it's a way to make it, like, smoother around the edges. Like, you can kind of see it, but there's, like, you can clearly see, like, oh. That's too green. You can see like this line, and then you can see like this, like these bunches. I did that so the corners won't be just like, it'll like be slightly smooth. It makes it tile a little worse, but like since there's gonna be a lot of stops and starts, I think it's useful. But like maybe I should actually start with the darker one, because like the darker one is the farthest away from the other colors. Or actually, before I do that, I'm going to get rid of the tile view. And I'm going to just try and clean this up, because right now it's like just a bunch of scribbles. I think that's another reason why it's not the best. So, first things first, I need to... You should try the... Oh yeah, you read that. So I'm actually just going to first by getting rid of all the darks. Honestly, let me just try this and see if this is better or worse. Because if it is better, then maybe simplicity is the way to go. Well, simplicity is the way to go. That's just true. Import tile. Click. Select. Okay, now they're really clear, those lines. Okay. I think it could be less dark. Because right now this is just two colors. And it looks very like... Ugh. I don't know the right word besides that. So I'll make this less red. Like that? Let me try this. I gotta drink water. I don't know. This is hard. What about... No, that's not what I meant. So that's vertical. This. It's like a weird sweep. Something like this maybe. Okay, let me check that. Okay, wait. My brain might be working. If my brain works good enough, I'll think of something real quick. So, like, looking at this. Okay, hold on. Yeah. I see that and it gave me an idea. So, what if I'm overthinking this a lot? I go back to here. Okay, so... Ah, crap. Boom. Boom. I know this is stupid and probably won't work, but it's just going to be the exact same texture but this, and then I'll go from there. Because maybe... Because I looked at yours and I just saw, like... Those colors looked, like, good together, honestly, in my opinion. But, I want, like, this simplicity, so why try and remake it when I could potentially just do this. And then I'll go from here. Okay, yeah. I think this does look better, but now it's just like slightly too dark. Okay. This is good though. This is really good. I just need to change that main color. Once I find the right main color, then I have the right tile. So this is the current one. Eh. I'll save that. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely better, this one. Let me check this. Is that it? Honestly, it's a bit of a lazy solution, but like, read my name. I don't think it looks that bad. It's literally just the same tile, but darker. Which is kind of the feel I was wanting to go for. What you think? Good? Bad? Need to change the colors a little bit? Real quick, let me actually, looks good. Okay, let me try the other color real quick, because it's slightly lighter and it might make it look better, or it might be just too close and muddy it. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. They both look good. I think this one's better. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Okay, cool. So let me check something real quick. So I've been streaming for 3 hours, but I do kind of want to keep going, so why stop? I guess I could work on farmland. That one would be easy and wouldn't drain me. So that's what I'm gonna do. Or wait, should I should add more to the Goblin Village. Well, I'm gonna be leaving. Have fun. Yeah, thanks for popping in and having some good conversation. And keeping it respectful. That's probably the most impressive part. People don't do that anymore. Anymore. I'm not old. I can't say that. Well, actually, if you're dipping, there's probably not many people watching anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'll raid someone, and then I might keep working. Who's live? Boolean. Boolean is live. Okay, so I am going to end my Kickin' YouTube streams Let me check the chats real quick if anyone just popped in. I'm sorry. Okay, no and no. Okay, so I am going to end. But thank you everyone who is watching. Everyone who is watching on Twitch, please stay for a second longer so I can raid. Okay?